Along with us here on News Talk WMEQ. We want to thank all of our great sponsors, 24/7 Telecom and West Wisconsin Telecom, American Family Insurance, Lori Davidson Agency, New York Strand Metal Roofing, Bob and C's BP Amico Shop, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Mark Wart Motors in Menomonie. They bring you the keys to the game for the night. And we talked about it, that the intensity is going to have to be up. Both teams, good offenses. Will the defenses show up? It's all about that.
Well, in high school football, obviously one of the keys in any football game is going to be who takes care of the ball. You know, the way Chippewa's throwing a little bit more, well, first of all, who's going to hold in the ball and not put in the guy going to make a big play and end up with an interception? So, you know, and then those unforced errors, you know, it's week 3 now, so some of these penalties that we've seen over the last few weeks, you would think that they would hurt them
as well. And Sorensen back to receiver for the Mustangs in those maroon uniforms with white and gold numbers moving left to right. Chippewa Falls, the white uniforms with black numbers outlined in red moving right to left. The kicker for Chi High is Nathan Custer. He is a very good kicker. Sorensen will receive it, and he will keep it on a fake end around going right to left. And now he will get it out across the 20 to the 25-yard line. He is taken down just across the 25 to the 26, and that is where Menomonie will start things off here in quarter number 1.
And that was an interesting play. He moved to his left, like you said, and he faked the ball to Barthen, and Sorensen was real patient with it. He put the ball on his hip, and he just kind of took 2 or 3 steps and let the defense think that Barthen had it, and then he took off up the field. So even though it was a nice deep kick, good, decent field position here for the Mustangs.
Kind of a fun play is going under center will be Jake Ebert, the senior, and the typical big formation that we've seen. And now they're going to shift the unbalanced line to the right. He almost fumbles the snap. Now pitches out right side to Cade Schultz. He's got nothing doing. He was hit initially there by Logan Erickson and then wrapped up by Dane Weiland for a gain of 1 to the 27-yard line.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Some of these unbalanced shifts, you see Coach Labuda do that more towards the end of the season. Well, you can tell that this is a big conference game, and you can tell it's against Chippewa. Some of these tricks that usually come out later are here tonight.
So, yeah, it's one of those games where you might have to pull out all the stops for the Mustangs. They will send out 3 receivers left, and there's that spread formation that we saw a little bit last week. A bad snap this time, and now a flag comes in. They're going to say offside here. They're lining up offside. Inside might have been Rico De Leon. And it will be Pat Hammond who,
again, we talked in the keys of the game, those mistakes, those penalties, they really make a difference, especially when you're talking about 2 teams who are pretty evenly matched.
Now, we had under 11 minutes left to play in the here in Menomonie and Eau Claire. And now timeout called by Joe Labuda as he's upset about either how long it took to get the play in or miscommunication by the Mustangs. And they will take the timeout. We'll take it too. We'll take 30 seconds, step away, come back, getting a play in. And now it is Jake Ebert going under center. Now shifting again that unbalanced line to the right side. He takes the snap. It is a counter play left side to Schultz. He's across the 35 and is wrestled down from behind. But it looked like he had enough yardage, a 5-yard gain.
Well, you have 2 Hall of Fame coaches playing chess right now. In the first play of the game, Menomonie shifted that unbalanced line and they threw the quick toss out to the right.
And Barthen splitting out wide right. Now back to pass is Ebert. He steps up in the packet, throws it over the side of his interception. Overthrew it there to Schimmenhauer. He's got it at the 45-yard line, trying to juke out of some tackles, gets the block. Now there's a flag on the play. He's down to the 30. He's down to the 20. Inside the 15, lowers his head and is thrown out of bounds by Sam Zabornik. And that is on Chippewa on that return. I think the interception is going to stand, but they're just going to move this return back a ways. It helps Menomonie, but had an ill-advised Boker.
Yeah, I think you're right. He was going for Boker there about 15 yards downfield, right in front of the Menomonie bench. And again, he's thrown against the wind, so he might have felt he had to put a little too much on it there and overshot his receiver. And it is going to, before the game, you know, it's just getting the home environment here where before the students have come back and everything. She knocked it on the mark. Great job, Lauren.
Actually, they marked out 15 yards here, so they might have had a clip, I believe, on that play. And coming back, so they marked out 15 back to the 45. Now they're going to put it to the 44 here of Chippewa, and that is where the Chippewa Falls Cardinals will start off with Nolan Hutzler in that wing formation. He will go under center. Now he's got a big fullback behind him, and Pometlo and Boland are the 2 running backs along the side. There is Pometlo. He shakes a tackler at the 45, breaks out of another at the 50, gets the block. He's down the sideline at the 30. He's to the 25, 20, and is pushed out of bounds near the 15-yard line. Huge run there
to make the tackle. You know, kind of had him by the jersey, and those jerseys are all pretty tight, so the guy was there, just wasn't able to make the tackle.
So starting at their own 44, 9:53 left to play here in this first quarter. Man in motion is now the run around the right side is Boland. He had a hole for a moment across the 15. He's down to the 14. He got all the way to the 16-yard line. Did Pometlo in the end of that run, so it's a 40-yard gain. This time Boland for 2.
job of reading that play. He's right in the hole, really nowhere to go on that run.
Under center again in the wing formation is Hutzler, sends a man in motion right side. This is Boland trying to get around the right edge. He gets through the line initially to the 10 and then gets...
We talked about Menomonie with the corner in the first possession there. Thompson went right to the same...
That 9-yard gain gives him a first down, and once again in the wing foreman is saying it's his timeout. Maybe somebody had some blood or something like that on the equipment jersey, maybe. And that is Forster who's going to head out, I believe.
So first and goal from about the 5, huh?
Yeah, first and goal, and Chippewa moving well, is going under center, handing it out on the end around to Pometlo. He spins out of the tackle, he's into the end zone on a 5-yard run. It's a touchdown for the Cardinals, and that is an impressive drive to start things off with 9:01 left to play here in this first quarter. It is now 6-0 Chippewa.
Well, you can tell that Chippewa's got some experience there, and running a similar offense that we saw last week against Coleman, but running backs coming off the wings are much, much quicker and certainly a lot stronger. So it's going to be a little bit of different test here for the Mustangs today.
So 5-yard touchdown run. On to attempt the extra point is Nathan Custer. He is a very good kicker. I saw him in warm-ups. He could easily make a field goal from 50 yards. I mean, it wasn't even close, especially with the wind. And with the wind here, he shouldn't have too much of an issue. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up certainly long enough, and it is good. 7-0 Chippewa in the first quarter. News Talk WMEQ.
It's a real Wisconsin mozzarella and cheddar.
They're going to pose a real challenge today for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Barthen, Sorensen, and Poplawski all back to return, and that one will be really good on the defensive rush defense, so hopefully that'll be the case the next time Chippewa's in. Here's Ebert going under center. He's got one receiver left, one right. He'll hand it off to the up back, which is Schultz. Left side, he's got space across the 25, falls forward. Has looked pretty good. Again, this is kind of the first full game that he's been ready for coming off of Indy under center. 2 fullbacks left. He'll pitch it out left side to DeMars. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Gets away. No, he just... A big man, De Leon, right over him. Shift the line here. Will Menomonie once again. And now the handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Looking to go deep here is Ebert. He will throw it downfield toward right, and it is incomplete. Hammond will make the call. And it is holding Ahmed.
He's a good target.
2nd and 26. Bad snap. Nice job by Ebert to go get it. Now he's going to run to the right. Can he throw it downfield? He can. And the catch is made by Barthen at the 20. Manageable. 3rd and 11 here for Menomonie. 2 receivers, right, 1 left. Sorensen is in motion. From right to left. Ball near hash. Moving left to right. He'll fake the throw. Here's a run from Schultz. Great juke at the 30-yard line. He's to the 35. Gets out of a tackle at the 40. He's across the 45 and down to the 48-yard line. Their own 48-yard line. There's a little counter play up the middle. And Menomonie with another good gain up the middle here. So Hamlin there with a nice run of 11 yards. Snap to Ebert. He's looking right to pass. Now steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it. He's across the 40-yard line to the 35. Kind of lowered the shoulder. Trying to hold on to the ball. And he actually falls
ripping like crazy. There's about 4 guys on him trying to...
Their first offensive drive. Ebert goes under center. It's a quick handoff. That's a beautiful handoff to Schultz up the middle. He's across the 20 and down. Fullback there. As once again, Ebert goes under center. He will fake the handoff to DeMars. Rolls out to the right. He will keep it himself. He's across the 15 to the 10 to the 5. He leaves for the end zone. Did he get in? They say he's out of bounds at the half-yard line. It'll be first and goal for a pretty good opportunity here for the Mustangs. Schultz is the back. Ebert is under center.
Got to give it a snap.
He will give the hard count. It was not a great snap. It is off to Schultz, so he dives for the end zone. Wow, once again, Ebert kind of fumbled the snap, but he's able to get it away to Schultz, and that is a really good job by this senior quarterback to get that handoff away for Schultz. So run it in for the Menomonie touchdown. It's 7-6 Chippewa.
Well, they're lucky they had the play call that they did. There's a little bit of a belly play, so it was a delayed handoff to the running back. Had it been a quick hitter, there would have been a potential for a fumble.
Barthen the holder. Poplawski is the kicker here for the Mustangs, trying to even up the ball game. Waiting for the snap on the extra point. Snap good, hold is good, the kick is up, it is long enough, it is good, and the Mustangs tie it up at 7. 5:49 left to play in the first quarter. Back right after this. News Talk WMEQ.
Back to for Chippewa, number 5, Matt Pometlo.
In an offensive battle with 5:49 left to play, right they go. And here comes that kickoff, and it's a pretty good one downfield toward this Chippewa team. And the fake reverse once again, right side running to the 25-yard line, and taken down there is Matt Pimetlo at about the 26-yard line. So once again, Chippewa trying to throw off some of those end-around fakes.
Race Lake O'Connor Memorial game is tied at 7 right now.
There you go. So, a couple starting early there as there's a handoff to Pimetlo around right, left to left side, and there you go. The most powerful is here they go to the spread formation. Hutzler in the shotgun. He's got one receiver left, one right. He sends check in motion from left to right. It's a handoff to Pimetlo right side, east of the 30. To the 35, breaks out of a tackle, falls for a 4% completion percentage. So he can throw the ball. And you have to kind of respect that as they hand it off on that wing formation from left to right and coming in from the left corner to really put a pack on that. Pimetlo to his right. Ball far hash moving right to left. They'll send a man in motion. This is Boland. Now he's going to roll toward his left. He will take the throw, and he's wrapped up in the backfield and sacked at the quarter, tied at 7. And now a 3rd and long, 3rd and 16 coming up for Chippewa. They need to get into Menomonie territory for the first down. Back to pass, throwing it deep down the far sideline with the wind, and that'll be incomplete.
Looked like the receiver might have had a step there, but Barton was with him, so good job there with Mustang defense, and you could probably expect a booming punt with this wind.
Yeah, it'll also be Nathan Custer doing the punting duties here. This is an end-over-end kick. Sorensen back to receive at the 33-yard line. He'll take it to the 35. Oh, and he went down. His knee touched the ground when he tried to cut from the score, but she said she'd be listening on the iHeartRadio apps. We want to say hi to Sheila real quick before this snap, as there's a fake handoff there from Ebert. That might have been a blown play. He's going to make something out of it to the 40. Lowered to Schultz. Ebert now goes under center quickly. He hands it off to the up back here, I believe was Schultz. So pit 7 between Menomonie and Chai. Ebert goes under center. 2 men in motion here. It shouldn't be a penalty as they were moving in opposite directions there. Now the handoff to Sorensen. Their 2 fullbacks right, back behind him, and a bobbled snap again, and Ebert's going to try to run with this one. He gets wrapped up.
To help you, their member, make wise
Quarter, depending on what happens, as the Menomonie Mustangs will spread out 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, rolling out and being dropped 2 as they were moving into the wind here in the first.
Ebert did a good job holding onto the ball. Erickson came around the right end there, and Ebert's blind side.
Welcome back here to Williams Stadium. We're about ready to go here to start off this second quarter. We're moving quick in between quarters, as back to punt here for the Mustangs is Tyler Werner. And in a more kind of normal punt formation, we saw him pooch kick it a few times before. This a little bit deeper as he will have a wobbler with the wind here toward the 10-yard line. It bounces inside the 10, takes a Menomonie bounce to the 5-yard line pretty easily at times. They've been stopped easily at times as well. As Hutzler goes under center, he'll hand it off on the left side here, bouncing out of a tackle to the 10-yard line, having the ball almost ripped away to make the tackle. The wing formation for Hutzler. He hands it off up the middle of it. Goes under centered is Hutzler. Second and about 7 coming up. Around the right edge is Boland. Now tries to cut it back upfield at the 20-yard line. Where he started? Oh, at 1895? I think that's a typical Chippewa Menomonie football right there. Did they even have helmets back then? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Bit of an interesting packed formation in the spread here as Hutzler will throw it over right side, and the catch is made at the 20-yard line and to the 30, at 7. First down from their own 30-yard line on the near hash, moving left side, and hitting his blocker rather, was a running back Stein base over there.
Looks like number 53, Carter Lazinski, is the tackle on that side for the Mustangs.
There's a handoff right up the middle, ball middle hash, 3rd and 3. Takes the snap, he's going to pass it, he's back to pass, he'll swing out right now. Oh, should have been intercepted by Zabornik. Pardon me, not Zabornik.
Started to deliver the ball early, and their penalty would have given Chippewa first down.
And there's a fake, it's a run left side in the first down to the 45 to the 50. And into Menomonie territory and taken down. Menomonie territory as Hutzler goes under center in the wing formation. He will hand it off across left side to Steinmetz. He is wrapped up and back. 2nd and 12 coming up here for Chippewa. Under center once again in that wing formation. They will hand it off right up the middle to the 4 downs. And into the wind too. They might not have the leg from Custer. As they'll send Dvorak in motion. Now taking the snap is Hutzler. He looks over right side for Dvorak. He has a catch at about the 28-yard line. He falls forward across. Under center again goes Hutzler. That wing formation, man in motion. It is a handoff once again up the middle, and Check continuing to break tackles. Somebody's holding on by the skin of the shoe there, going into that fullback position now in that wing formation. It's a handoff on the counter left side to Steinmetz. Great job to wrap it up. They get off the field here. They had too many men for a moment. Munoz was a little bit late getting off, but he did get off the field. Handoff right side and taken down it is as well. As they're going to go for it on 4th and 5 from the Menomonie 18-yard line is Chippewa. Hutzer in the shotgun formation, fakes a handoff, now rolls out to the left, throws it downfield. It is caught. It is incomplete. They say it bounced off the turf at about the 7-yard line. He thought he had the reception. More difficult. As Ebert goes under center here, it's a handoff to Schultz right up the middle and not left hand, right? It's just a little bit of work as Ebert now back to pass once again, looking deep down the left side. This is thrown incomplete. Great defense coming up for Menomonie from the 20-yard line. We'll call it 3rd and 8 is now back to pass as Ebert throws it over the middle. He's got Coker, and the catch is made at the 32. He's keep Chippewa off their game a little bit. And marking at the 32, Ebert in the shotgun formation, going to sling it out right side. Off to catch it is Zabornik. He makes the catch. Now continues to roll, tied at 7. Ebert in the shotgun, 3 receivers right. Ball skipped to him there in the shotgun. Now he's going to roll to the left. There's a flag on the play. He throws it downfield for Sorensen. Almost juggled on a one.
Line judge, but sometimes they don't get on the line.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Ebert in the shotgun. He's going to throw it out left side. Oh, his receiver fell over. He is again. They had that illegal formation from Menomonie earlier. Now under center, Ebert fakes the snap. Now going to roll out to his left, looking to throw it downfield. He's got Schultz out of the backfield. He's across midfield at the 45. Jukes out of the tackle, stays on inbounds down the far sideline across. And now Menomonie in good shape with 3 receivers left, 1 right. Ball far hash, moving right to left. Receivers here down on the near side. And now unbalanced line once again, and a pitch out to the left side, and a big open hole here for Poplawski. He spins out of a tackle at the 30, stays on his feet across the 20. Handoff, a toss, if you will, left side. Now Schultz gets a toss left side. Fall Schultz behind them, and that'll be going to go under center with an I formation. He's going to pitch it out to Schultz. Right side, going to have some space. To the 25, he will fall forward across it for Menomonie. 2 receivers left. Under center is Ebert. Pitch left side. This is to Poplawski. He's got a couple blockers, a flag on the play. I've called holding on Menomonie, so that way. Ebert in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Takes the snap, looks right. Now he's going to go left as Zabornik near the end zone. He takes the catch. He tipped to the sideline. He is in. He is in for a catch. The sideline looking good from Zabornik. Now under center goes Ebert. He's got Schultz in the backfield. He will hand it off to Schultz. Right tackle. He falls forward. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they take the lead for the first time in the game. 13-7 over Chippewa with 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
All that I could think is please be a good snap, and it was. Really good job handling the ball there between the center and the quarterback. Schultz did the rest, and a real good job by Thompson and the other linemen to get just enough push to get Schultz across the end zone.
Remember, this drive started back at the 17-yard line, and a great drive here by the Mustangs of over 80 yards to eat up most of the clock here as the kick for the extra point is up, and it is no good. A little
throw the ball down the field, or are they going to just get to halftime and then start the third quarter with the ball?
Well, they look like they're going to air it out. They've got 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, looking left the entire way. The catch, no, is in and get the ball. So you never know. Maybe a pick 6 could be in order. Snap taken once again by Hutzler in the shotgun formation. Throws it over the middle. The catch for 33, 13-7. Menomonie with the lead. Back to passes Hutzler once again. He'll pump fake left side. He's wrapped up and hit and dropped in the backfield.
We'll see what kind of play they run. Maybe some sort of draw or screen. A screen play would probably be a good idea on this play.
Second and about 13 from their own 41-yard line. It is kind of a bunch of receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Back to passes Hutzler out to the right side. It is caught. Oh my goodness, what a hit! Laid on by Logan Sorensen here. And the clock rolls. 12 seconds, 11 seconds.
They definitely can be in field goal range.
And the wind still around that kind of 10 to 15 mile an hour mark. Is back to passes Hutzler. Steps up in the packet. He is going to throw. As he passed the line of scrimmage from there, it's intercepted at the 25-yard line. The forward pass as Menomonie will take a knee here and take this one to the halftime locker room, and that will be the score. It will be 13-7 here at the end of the first half. Menomonie went down 7-0 early, but came back with 13 unanswered thus far to take a 13-7 lead over Chippewa Falls. We'll take a couple minutes, headed into the halftime show. When we come back, Joe Sadowski's got an update on all the things happening around the Menomonie School District area. School about to start up soon, so plenty of news for you as well. We'll be back in just a couple minutes right here on News Talk WMEQ.
Thank you. Tonight. of Justin and Jordan. Tom Forster and J. Birch. That's Jeremiah Klein, parents of Levi. Rod and Kim Webb, parents of Luke. Number 2, Dalton Binkowski. Number 5, Noah Gansluckner. Number 10, Nick Forster. Number 11, Josiah Boyce. Number 19, Zach Phillips. Number 20, Tyler B. Number 53, Jordan Bruner. Number 55, Paul Schwebach. Number 75, Bronson Hubner. Number 77, John Henn. And number 88, Tyler Maxwell. Head coach of the EPC Wolves are Mike Bertzer. He's assisted by Dan Herzog, Josh Plaskachik, Jeremy Kurg, and Tony Holt.
Back to the team. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's that happens.
Yeah, but he's the one that's
All right, a nice return by Bryce Rooks. Pirates will take over 1st and 10. Ball will be on their own 37-yard line. Swing pass off to Leo Chanel. He looks like he picks up about 8. Brings up 2nd and short. Touchdown Pirates on a big run by number 5, Leo Chanel.
Tyler, you're not going to take him up high. You better go for those legs. You'll end up on your back.
Take it, Bob.
Noah, you are contained on that.
Yeah, widen out and play it from the outside in. Then you don't have to duck in. You know what I mean? The head's got to stay on the outside.
Brown drills the extra point. Puts them up 7-0 with 11.
Yeah, if we get you're underneath, right? Hey, go. It's okay, let's play from the outside in now. No, that's fine, you're fine, but tell the rest of the crew. Okay, we got to play the game from the outside in.
Right, make him cut up.
Yep, because it's going to take more than one of us to tackle the big dude. Yep.
I know.
Nice coverage play by Grantsburg. Looks like the Wolves are going to take over 1st and 10. Ball on about their own 9-yard line.
Right down here. You're going to follow me. We need to do that. Let's go, do your job. Come on, O-line.
Andrew! You can't be so slow coming down. You gotta step hard. Andrew! Shoulder pad first, then hand.
Drills another one. Transfer goes up 14-0 early.